Welcome to the best hour of your life you've ever wasted, the Just Talking podcast. I'm Lewis, filling in for Drew, who is still feeling under the weather, and I'm also joined by Izzy. Say hi.
Yo!
And she's the only co-host for today. Let's get talking. So yeah, it's just us two, the two Brits, in for one podcast. I mean, to be quite fair, it was bound to happen at some point. The Brits have teamed together, and we're taking this one solo. Izzy, how do you feel about that?
I'm great. We put the T in team.
We do. Oh, you know we do. The T in team. That is brilliant. Okay. Yeah. I mean, did you say you wanted to say something at the start of this podcast? I mean, thing you wanted to promote. Do you want to do that? Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, anyone who listens in and stuff, I need your help a bit. One of my friends recently, Reese, passed away on 2 days before recording this, and the family really needs some help with funeral costs and just donations to support his charity and to help other kids with childhood cancer, like with what he suffered with. So it'd be really great if you'd be able to help by donating to his charity. And yeah.
Yeah, that honestly, any of you guys out there that have a dollar to spare or two, it'd be very appreciated. I on the behalf of Izzy, I could say for myself, if you donate, it it would be a big help. Not just for the family and just them individually, but just as in general for awareness for this type of thing. And this type of thing sucks. You never really realize it until it directly affects you. And when Izzy told me, I was honestly my heart sank, man. But anyway,
his reaction was.
Anyway, we on a lighter note, that is it is what it is. Go fund me, go support it, do what you gotta do, guys. I mean, we greatly appreciate it. But anyway, as you guys have probably noticed, this episode has come out 2 days before Valentine's Day. Well, I got there eventually. So I don't know. Let's talk Valentine's Day. Have you had any experiences in the past, Izzy? Any awkward situations? Because I know I have. Man,
I've only ever had one Valentine's Day when I was with someone in a relationship. I think that's the only time I've ever really celebrated it, and it wasn't great.
Oh dear, was it an awkward,
It was less. It was not. Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's okay. So the situation was, I had a boyfriend who I thought liked me, and I was like, "Oh my god, he likes me! He's the only person! Yay!" And so for Valentine's Day, I was like, I need to get him something awesome so I can show how much I care about him, because I was really awkward and lonely and desperate. And so I went into my local Sainsbury's and bought a Valentine's Day card and some sort of, I think it was a giant lolly or lollipop or whatever, and it was huge. And then I gave it to him and I was like, "Happy Valentine's Day from your secret admirer, wink wink." That's actually what I said, and I feel the cringe just coming back to me. And they literally broke up with me 2 days later.
Oh no! How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that to someone, guys? Come on, boys, man. Boys suck. I'm just saying, men in general. They suck,
I'm not
man.
gonna argue there, however,
They do. They're complete idiots. Just to keep it PG, I could use some words to describe males, but I'm just saying some of them are. I don't
I'm
know.
not an angry feminist by saying this. Please don't. I'm not a feminazi, if I'm allowed to say that. some men are cool, but most experiences for men are not positive. Yay. Anyway,
Yeah.
what
Anyway,
was your Valentine's Day experiences?
well, like you, I've only ever had one girlfriend when it comes to like being over Valentine's Day. Like, it's actually weird because I've never really had, I've never really had a girlfriend over Valentine's Day, except for once. I already told this story on a previous episode,
Oh.
so I don't know if I want to rehash this story because like that's just like rehashing old content.
Yeah.
But if you guys have watched the episode, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then basically I'll just briefly go over here. It was a really awkward high school relationship that was about 5 years ago now.
Mm.
And basically we both got each other cards, and
Yeah.
basically we when we when you exchange we exchanged the cards, right? But we
Yeah.
did not say a word, right?
Oh no.
Our two friend groups were like either end of the yard. We just met in the middle. This was like North Korea meets America, like Donald Trump, Kim Jong Un,
Oh
like
my god,
some
that's a
meeting.
comparison.
It literally was right. We exchanged the cards and we just both walked off. Did not say a word. It was so awkward.
No.
It's so awkward. Like, man, yeah. But
Oh.
but anyway, like this is something we didn't talk about in the last episode. Have you got like anyone in mind? Not mentioning any names. You got anyone in mind this Valentine's Day? Like
No.
doing anything special? No.
No, I am a single Pringle, and I am definitely happy about that.
Oh right. Okay. So you're just keeping it. You're just keeping it. Oh well. You see myself. This Valentine's Day, I may have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Ooh.
If you guys don't know, I do have a girlfriend. A very beautiful lady, Monsieur, and I don't know if she listens to this. That was very cringy. I am so sorry. If she listens to this, maybe I'm doing something. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, I just realized I completely exposed myself on a podcast where she could potentially hear it.
Whoops.
I messed up, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. Yeah. So I have a few tricks on my sleeve this Valentine's Day. Not gonna mention what just yet. I'm sure that'll come up in a later episode. Like I'm sure, like, because awkward situations do, and just situations in general. But yeah, I've got a few things planned for this Valentine's Day, and I think it's gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna be a fun one. But yeah, this is. I think we've milked Valentine's Day for this podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe.
We've milked all we can. We've milked all we can. So as you guys could probably tell, we definitely weren't prepared for this podcast. We decided we're gonna have a Valentine's Day themed episode because it's 2 days to Valentine's Day. But apart from that, yeah, that is pretty much all we've got to share. You know what? Let's just go straight in, right?
Yeah.
You're an English student, Izzy, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Right. So tell me, how stupid on a scale of 1 to 10 is the GCSE mark system?
Oh my god, it's
How
so
stupid is it?
stupid.
When
It's changed the. I have to take my decisions this year, right?
yeah.
And I am so used to everyone going like, "Oh, C is the pass grade," and now I'm like, "What's the pass grade? I don't know."
In between 4 and 5, but you can get a 4 and you can still pass. But that doesn't make any sense because technically it's not a pass grade. They changed the whole system, and if you're British, you'll understand what I mean. But basically, if you're not British and you don't understand, basically we had the ABC marks, the whole scheme, right? And that like Americans have that, right? Then they decided to change it from 1 to 9. Okay, and we're over here like, what do you mean?
It's so confusing.
Like
It's
British schools, man.
like for anyone taking GCSE year and now have absolutely no clue what the hell is going on, I am so sorry. That includes you, doesn't it, Lewis?
Yeah, I already did my GCSEs.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm in college now. I'm in year 12, but
Oof.
yeah, my GCSEs, like we were the puppet year for the whole new grading system because we were the first year to do it, like do all the subjects with the grades, with the new grades, and I can tell you, it is the most stressful thing. The exams were so hard.
Oh God, I am absolutely terrified for this year. I got my reports back on it was the other day, and basically it gave you. They took your all of your kind of lesson like marks from the year before, and then they added them to so far what you've done this year, and then they gave you what they expect you'll get for GCSE grade. And
Yeah.
I am absolutely petrified of what's going to happen with math because that was not a good grade. I got a 6.
You got a 6.
Well, that's what they expect me to get, so I'm either gonna.
Are you good at maths though?
No.
I got a target 6 in maths. That was my target. Mine was a 6. I got a 5 though when I finished. So I did worse.
I have a bad attitude. I'm lazy and I'm a procrastinator. In that when it comes to things like GCSE, I'm like, I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh, SATs, they don't matter. Only GCSEs matter. Oh, this year's exams don't matter. GCSEs matter. Oh, the GCSEs probably don't matter. It'll be fine as long as I do well in A levels. And it's going to lead me to a lifetime of failure.
You get to A level and you're like, oh, these don't matter as long as I get a degree in like uni or something. Get to
like
uni.
I
don't need a job.
I don't need a job.
I'm just gonna live with my parents for the rest of my life.
I don't know. It's like in the back of my mind, I'm just expecting everything to be fine. It's like, oh, things always go all right for you in the end. You don't have to work hard. And it's like, yeah, you really do. What are you doing?
You have to work very, very hard. And I think, quite honestly, like going into like, this is just it's gonna like cut real deep a little, like for a little moment here. But just the whole, like how hard it is now. Like how hard just school is now and work is absolutely unbelievable. There's so much pressure. I mean, you're obviously in a couple of years below me, right? And I can tell you, like, we had it hard. I can't imagine how hard it's going to be for you.
I'm in a grammar school, lad. The one thing we care about is keeping up the reputation, ladies. It's all about you have to keep up with these very, very specific standards, otherwise it's just not good enough. And it's a nightmare.
Honestly, the stress and dealing with, like, I had a conversation with one of my teachers not too long ago, and they told me that, because you know how there's that whole thing where like, oh, mental health is a big issue and it's on the rise in the UK by like a big ass percentage.
Yeah.
Like that's really, really big. And like everyone's like wondering why. Everyone's like, oh, it's video games. No, it's not. It's literally it's the pressure that school put on you because it is getting to the point where it's that hard that like the kids just can't take it. They really can't.
They just expect us to be like work bots, where it's like they just expect us to hear knowledge and then we'll just remember it forever because it's not like we are normal humans with pastimes, spare times, and other things to do that don't involve math equations.
Exactly, literally. They and then they say to you, "Oh, we don't expect you to study like every second of the day." It's like, yeah, but you do, because for me to get good grades, I have to study every single second of the day. It's like study plus sleep equals no social life. Social life plus sleep equals no study and no grades. And social life plus school equals no sleep. So it's like, which one do you want? Like,
I don't get sleep.
So you've gone with the no sleep option. So you have to study and you have a social life then.
I mean, I don't really have a social life either. I think
That's
just
fair.
remove social life and just insert YouTube video games and general messing around. Not that kind of messing around.
Oh no, I got you. I didn't think of it like that.
Oh god.
This is a PG show, ladies and gentlemen.
I've made things incredibly awkward. Heck.
It's British humor. We do this thing on a daily basis. Like this is common for us people.
is it just me, or do you find there are some words that you have to be British to say them, otherwise they don't sound correct? Because I found a word that I heard an American say it, and I was just like, you can't say that. It sounds wrong. It doesn't work for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like British phrases, like "bloody hell, mate." Like that's a British phrase. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever heard an American say that? It doesn't
No.
sound right. It doesn't. Like, I got my friend Frankie a while back, who lives in New York, to say it. Man, it just doesn't sound right. What's
I think
another English word?
I'm
Wanker.
not sure how family friendly this is. So Xander, I'm sorry if you have to bleep it or edit it or whatever. But the word twat, you have to be British to say it, otherwise the execution is not correct.
Yeah. Like, wait, what's it? Right, I'm gonna do my best American accent. I apologize in advance. This is the second time I've done this on the podcast. Right, twat. It doesn't sound right, does it? You twat.
Everybody
Twat.
in America disliked that.
I've got Donald Trump's hunting me down now. Jesus Christ. Also, the
but
word
there is just
the word wanker as well.
oh
Sorry,
my.
Xander. I'm sorry. This is a big edit for Xander. I am very sorry.
And this is the moment where the Just Talking podcast was cancelled.
Up, 100%.
Oh my god. This is why we don't leave two British people on their own for a podcast for an hour.
Because it'll become a complete English British fest. Like,
I half expected for you to say something else then. I was about to jump in until I went, wait, no, that's not family friendly. That's not family friendly.
is it because I said the word fest?
Yeah.
My God. Honestly, it's all British humor though. This is like, guys, if you're listening and you're American, this is what we're like, right? You may think we're like, oh, there's a cup of tea, mate, like with our fingers sticking up our ass and like our pinkies in the air. You may think that's what we're like. We wear like the crown or whatever. No. Nope. We no.
We're sarcastic, miserable, and make inappropriate jokes.
Yeah, basically, we're like sex jokes, sarcastic. We don't really care about like a lot. We like humor
Blood
a lot.
life. It's all about bloody lads.
We like tea though. That is a given. We do like tea. That's the one stereotype you got right, America. We do like tea.
Okay.
That is good. You got that one right.
Controversial statement here. I like some types of tea. I like oolong and I like jasmine. I don't like a classic British cuppa. I just don't. I can't have it with the milk because lactose intolerance. But not having the milk just makes it taste really, really bad.
Yeah. I don't like British. I don't like a classic British cuppa either.
It offends everyone in my house though because they're all tea drinkers, and I'm the only one just like, where's the jasmine?
I go to my cousin's house and they all like tea over there, like mad tea drinkers. And and they're like, "What, a cup of tea?" I'm like, "You got any coffee, mate?" And they're like, "What do you mean coffee? Tea, mate?" I'm like, "No, like tea." Every time. Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I just said, one thing that America got right is that we like tea, and both of us in here, the two British people on the Just Talking podcast, don't actually like tea. Like,
I like
well
types of tea that aren't stereotypical tea.
Fair enough. We were close then. We were close.
I'm allowed. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm an exception.
You're the exception. I just don't like it. I like coffee though. Coffee's a gem.
Funnily enough, never tried coffee. I've eaten a coffee bean, but I've never tried coffee.
Never tried coffee.
No.
Oh man. To be fair though, like, yeah, caffeine addiction isn't a good thing.
My family, well, in particular the house I live in, we're not a caffeine drinking house anymore because personal stuff.
Oh well, shit. Yeah, I genuinely think I'm like actually addicted to caffeine. Like I genuinely like drink it too much. It's becoming a problem. Like, I need to sort it out.
Would you mind if I went on a small tangent about the time I ate a coffee bean?
Go ahead. That sounds like a story and a half. We need stuff to talk about, so go ahead.
We need things to talk about. Let's just send her on. Basically,
Tangent time.
oh my god, can we just have a segment of the podcast that is just called Tangent Time, where I remember just tangent or rant?
Write that down.
Oh my god. But basically, I used to be there's this British thing, I'm not sure if they have it over in America, but we have like Beavers, Cubs, and Scouts, and it's like this whole survival club thing where it's like you learn different survival skills and you learn life skills, stuff like that. And I went all the way through it until Scouts. And I was there for a while, and I think it was like my second camp that I went on with my scout troop. And we were doing like, it was really late. We weren't actually supposed to be awake, and we were doing stuff like Chubby Bunny, Truth or Dares, run into the forest, and don't get stabbed. That was a thing. And basically, one of us brought along a load of coffee, which we weren't actually allowed to bring. And they were like, "Who wants to try coffee?" And then my friend was like, "Oh, I dare you to eat a coffee bean, Izzy." And I was like, okay then. They didn't actually expect me to do it, so I just but I did it anyway for some reason. I just took two of them and just threw them in my mouth and just crunched. And it's, ooh.
Did that work out for you?
Oh my god. I think, do American...
Oh no. Wait. Hello?
Connection issues.
Hello? Oh no. Xander, I'm sorry. Xander, no. Oh, Xander, I am terribly sorry, my man.
Oh
Xander,
no, I'm
I can hear you.
sorry.
Xander,
What happened?
Xander, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Xander. Future Xander editing this. I'm so sorry, man. Just ignore what just happened. Anyway, carry on.
How much of that did you actually catch? What happened?
I got to the end where you said you threw them in your mouth and then you crunched and you went and I was like, how did that work out for you?
Oh, well, I took them out of my mouth and threw them into a bush.
Fair enough.
This is a different camp from the time that I stole potatoes.
You stole potatoes from... Wait, what?
Okay, not sure if this is one I've told on the podcast, but this was another scout camp. It was like, and basically it was a survival camp where they were teaching us to try and like different foods in the wild and scavenging and stuff like that. And basically they were like, they gave us a booklet and they said, and they had like backup emergency food for us to eat, but they didn't give us any food unless we were like physically starving, so they wouldn't get like complaints from parents. And we were there for about 2 days. And we went to this foresty area. We had to set up the tents, the usual. And it was kind of like, it was evening. It was dusk. It was kind of dark, but not really. And then they were like, okay, you have half an hour. We'll call you back here. Stay within this certain area. And you have to go and find your own food. And they gave us each like a booklet, and it kind of showed us like, it had foods in it, particularly berries. And it was like, this is berries you can eat. Don't eat these because we'll have parental complaints. And we also had the option to like, at one point they were like, if you want, you can kill a rabbit and eat that. And I was like, no thanks. Because I don't know, I wasn't comfortable with that. But me and my friend, this is the same friend from the one who dared me to eat coffee beans. But, we were walking through this foresty area, and we were near the boundaries of where we were supposed to go, and we saw a small gardening patch, and we were like, ooh, what's there? And we looked in, and there were potatoes, and we were like, oh, nice, potatoes. We're having jacket potatoes for tea then. And so we took about 2 of them, maybe 3, and then we went back to the camp. And then we had potatoes for tea. And then they were like, how did you find potatoes? And we were like, oh, well, it was just a wild growing patch there. And they didn't think anything of it, even though it was like potatoes. And then they were like, okay, breakfast, go and find your own, because you did so well last night. They say well, but literally most people got about a handful of berries that weren't poisonous. They obviously made us do a food check to make sure we hadn't accidentally grabbed something bad. Then the next day they were like, find food again. And once again we went back to the potato patch. And because it was light now, we could see everything. We went back to the potato patch and we grabbed a couple of potatoes. And then we continued along the kind of path to see, I wonder if there's more potatoes. And we found a giant farm and we realised that we'd been stealing potatoes from a potato farm.
Brilliant. I mean, you weren't caught. That's the best thing.
I know. It was bloody lucky, I will admit.
You stole, you got away with it, and you got food. Boom. Win, win, win.
Everyone was like, where'd you find potatoes? And we just wouldn't tell them because then they would steal our potatoes and that would raise suspicions.
You had the, did you have the Beavers Cubs Scout system?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Did you go to any of them?
I went to Cubs.
Nice.
I didn't go to Beavers or Scouts. Funny story though.
I went all the way through. I had to drop out of Scouts eventually because schoolwork was just too much, and I was like, "Nah, fam," because most of my friends had left already.
Fair enough. I mean, that's how it is. Well, I have a funny story about Cubs actually. The time that I went, basically, because it was absolutely freezing out.
Oh, God.
And it was really, really cold. And we went to this lake, and we were going to go out canoeing.
Were you in the Lake District? Wait, hold on. Were you at the YMCA?
YMCA. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah. We went to the Lake District.
The YMCA, right? Residential lake trip place. Have you been there?
I've been to Lake District a bunch of times. Yeah. But,
nice. If anyone's confused, we're not talking about the song The YMCA. There's an actual YMCA residential.
Oh my God, that
Lake District.
That song is memories. But yeah, went to the Lake District. I'm pretty sure it was the Lake District. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it was. But it was really, really cold out, and we were gonna go out canoeing, right?
Yep.
This dude hands me. I really did not want to go in because I was absolutely shocking at canoeing. I was gonna fall off. I was gonna get cold. I was like ready to die. Okay. My ass, right? This dude hands me a life preserve. My ass starts crying, man. My 8-year-old ass starts crying. I'm like, I ain't getting in there, right? So one of the dudes who like helps out there was actually my uncle, so he pulls me back, and then he just gives me like a hot dog or whatever, and then there you go. That's the end of that story.
God.
My experience at Cubs.
I've been canoeing at the Lake District more than once. We had to go on at the end of primary school. Primary school's a British school system thing. We went on a big end of year trip to the YMCA residential for 5 days. And one of the activities we had there was canoeing, like you did. And it was basically like we were either in a canoe with two, or you were in a canoe with one other person, or you're in a canoe with two other people. And I was in a canoe with someone who at the time I thought was my friend, but didn't really like me. And it was lightly raining and the water was absolutely freezing. And I was like, can we please not go in? Because these are my last pair of dry clothes. And then they were like, okay then. And then we got out into like the middle of the lake and then they started rocking the canoe and I was like, what are you doing? Please stop. And then they were like, oh, I'm just having a bit of fun. And then they actually physically pushed me in. I was like, and I came up and I was like, what the actual insert bad language here, family friendly. And I was like, what are you doing? You absolute insert non-family friendly word here. I'll just replace it with pebble.
Swat! I had to do it. Sorry, Xander.
Let's just say I called them a pebble. And I was like, what are you doing? You absolute pebble. I'm wet and I'm cold. And then they were like, it's just a bit of water. It's fine. And then I got really salty. And so I went under the canoe and then pushed them in. Then got in my canoe and started rowing off.
Yes. Yes.
They caught me quick enough, but I was just salty and I went back in.
Cool. Called him a pebble.
Pebble is something I tend to, when I'm not being vulgar, I have strange little words that I use to keep myself from being super profane. Like, for example, when I'm in school and my Christian teacher doesn't hear me screaming F-bombs, I'll go, Pebbles!
But
And so
I'm
I
gonna
have a
I'm gonna take
tendency to
notes.
call people pedal. So I call people Pebbles a lot. And do you remember, like, the old Vine of, yeah, boy?
Yeah.
I have a tendency to just go boy all the time, a lot. Something goes wrong and I'm just like, boy!
Yeah. Do you do the little hand flick as well? The boy.
You can't not do the hand flick.
Yes, you know how it is. The boy. Yes, you know how it is. You know how it is.
I have a very small group of friends in my class, and we are like meme trash, fandom trash bags. And I've just taught them all the way of boy. So something goes wrong and we will all just simultaneously boy.
Literally, my form is literally piled up of just like my group in form is literally just memes.
Oh
So
my god, I'm so jealous.
it's memes, and our form tutor lets us use our phones as well. So we're also very lucky in that respect. But yeah, which is very very good. But yeah, that this is British humor at its peak, ladies and gentlemen. That honestly, put the two Brits in a podcast together, and this is what you get.
This has been great, honestly.
This the relatability I've had is like none other compared to like anyone else in the Just Talking podcast. Not sound horrible, but like everyone else, like they're American, they're very cool people. I love them all, but you know the relatability is there with you good old British buddies. You know, it,
I
it
think
is what it is.
we are the only. Are we like? I'm pretty sure we're the only British people on this podcast. Like,
Oh,
unless forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I've not really talked to everyone yet. But like, I'm pretty sure everyone else is American or elsewhere.
yeah, everyone's from US. I'm pretty sure. I think we're the only two Brits,
That's
and
crazy.
and
It's
not
funny
only
as well
that.
because we're not just both living in Britain. We live in like the same kind of
Exactly.
sector of
Exactly.
Britain.
Like, guys, if you don't actually know, like, not only are like me and Izzy the only Brits, we actually live very close together in terms of like geographical terms. Like, we live very close together,
It's
which is
like
actually
it's like a half an hour drive, and this is totally coincidental. Before this podcast, we didn't know each other existed. So when I
exactly.
was like, in your audition, you sounded super northern. Are you northern? I was like, yeah. And Lewis was like, yeah, I'm northern. I was like, no way, I'm northern too. Whereabouts are you? And he was like, oh, I'm in this part of Britain. I was like, oh my god, that's super close to where I am.
Literally, like, every time I come across, like, on the odd chance I actually do come across a British person on like one of these type of things, they're never northern. They're always southern. So like, it's cool that they're British and they like slightly relate, but they're always southern. They're never
Oh my god,
northern.
I hate
So
it
to
when
me, a northern person is like, bam, first time.
one northern complaint I have to make is when southern people always go, oh yeah, it's so cold in Britain. We always get super cold weather and super rainy, miserable weather. I'm like, shut up, you privileged
Hey, come up
pebbles.
here.
You have sun and warm compared to us, where it's always raining and sad and miserable and cold. It was 1 degrees on Friday, the Friday where I was recording. When as we are recording, the last Friday I had, I walked outside of my house in the morning and it was 1 degrees.
I'm just like, it's too cold, man.
It
It's
is.
it's it's 3 degrees right now. It's not
Wait,
too bad.
for me, it is currently. Ooh, let me check my special app. Where I live, if you'd like to work, it's 4 degrees.
It's 3 over here. Damn it.
Oof.
Got it warmer.
But it's always bloody cold up here.
It is. You Southerners, like, if you want to like try cold, you get your ass up here, man, and I'll show you cold, bro.
There's a Vine I saw ages ago, and it was like, I think it was by Darius Benson or whatever, and it was like a northern. It was like, oh, man, it's a little bit cold in here, and then just someone pops up with a load of layers, and it's like, you don't know the meaning of cold. Who are you? I'm a northerner. And it's scary true, especially here, because it's like, I went down south, I think, one summer, and it was so hot. It was like shorts and vest weather for us. It was 24 degrees, and then they were there wearing like 4 long sleeve t-shirts, jeans, and I was like, what are you doing? It's so hot. No, it's not. This is like cool for us. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I went down to Cornwall last summer.
God.
Last summer I went down to Cornwall, and honestly, some people were like wearing shorts, whatever, t-shirts. You know, it was pretty chill. But there were people out there like wearing like coats and stuff, and like jeans, and like I was there even at like 11 at night, like when we're out and about, you know, in like the towns, whatever. Man was wearing shorts and t-shirts. People out here wearing coats. I'm like, how are you doing this? How are you doing this? Like,
how are you living?
I'm boiling my balls off over here, right? And you're wearing that. Well, what do you mean? I'm from the north, man. I'm freaking freezing all the time, man. Come
to the
on.
north and then you're cold.
If they came to north, they would like. I'm pretty sure they like develop hypothermia. That's not even a claim. That's facts.
I don't think it helps me. Okay, I don't know why I'm acting like I'm so superior by saying this. It's not really a bragging thing. But I have, like, a warmer body temperature than average. It is just... it's not something that runs in my family. I don't know why. It's just... I found, and whenever I've gone to, like, the doctor or whatever, I just have a naturally higher body temperature. So when it comes cold, I can just walk around outside when it's like 6 degrees with a t-shirt on and I'm unfazed. I don't know why, I just don't get cold as easy as other people do. But that also means that I bake like a heckin' potato when I go down south.
Oh my god, that means remember that one hot summer we had, like 2 years ago, or whatever it was.
Last year.
Last year as well. Yeah, last
I
year was
couldn't
mad.
survive. I couldn't survive. It lasted like 5 months, 4 months, probably wasn't even that long. But no joke, I would come to school, I wouldn't even have my tie on. I'd have it in my bag and I'd just come into school with a short-sleeved school blouse, and I don't like wearing my skirt. I always have trousers on because I don't like skirts, but I'd come into school with my skirt on, and then literally as soon as I left school, I would take my skirt off and I'd just have a pair of shorts on underneath. Because it was too hot to wear trousers and it was too hot to wear a skirt because the fabric we have our skirts of is just thick.
Is it one of them? Is it like a really like...
Oh, yeah, it's awful. It's like cheap skirt kind of fabric, but then they sell it for super expensive and it's like, what are you doing?
It honestly, in like the school I go to, well, technically I'm in college, but I go to sixth form, so it's like technically still school.
Yeah.
But the guys have to wear like suit bottoms, right, and a shirt and a tie. Yeah. How are we gonna survive in summer? Like, at least like girls get the privilege of wearing like skirts. Like we have to wear.
Do you not get to wear like?
We can't wear shorts. If I rolled up in a pair of shorts, I would be beat.
Oh my god!
I'd be beaten.
I remember back in primary school when we were allowed to wear shorts or summer dresses. I never wore the summer dresses, but why can't I go back to wearing fucking excuse? Oh no, heck, I messed it up. It's all gone horribly wrong. I was doing so well. Yeah, but like, why can't we just wear shorts? Is it a sin that I want to show off my knees?
Oh my god! Don't get me started on the school rules of like oh my god of like.
We're not allowed mirrors. We don't have mirrors in my school.
It's so annoying. Like they're so strict. Like if you show your ankles, you get belted by a teacher. It's like, dude, calm the hell down.
Oh my god! It's like my school is like, you don't have a tie. That's a detention. You don't have. Those socks are not black. They are dark grey, that's a penalty point. It's like, what are you doing?
Trousers are like off the color gradient by like the slightest bit. You're getting detention.
If you
Isolation
don't,
for you, my boy.
if we're not wearing, like, we have very specific school skirts, and it's like, it's made of this really uncomfortable fabric from this very specific shop where they're super, super overpriced. If you are wearing any other type of skirt, no matter how long it is, you have a detention until you buy a new skirt. It's just because I have the different type of skirt on, because I don't want to wear your bloody oversized nun skirts, I get a detention until I buy one.
On skirts.
They are like nun skirts. We'd have you. I'm assuming you'd have uniform checks.
Yeah, we do. We do. We have lots of uniform checks.
At the start of the year, we had one every single day for a week, and it's like, if our skirt regulations, it's like they have to be down halfway to the kneecaps at least. If they feel like it, they can just give you a detention for that.
And don't catch teachers on a bad day, because that Jesus. But yeah, like honestly, schools, man, especially in the UK, they are so strict with like uniform rules and like if you get caught with your phone, oh my god, you are dead. You are a dead man.
We have ours taken off us.
Yeah, same.
Until the end of the day. Although
Wait, what?
if you're on your phone on a Friday, they'll just take it off you until Monday.
What, they take it over the weekend?
Yeah.
Mad. Ours aren't that strict.
My god. It's like they'll take it over the weekend, and because this is the most stupid thing of all for my school, to me anyway, we're not allowed to have mirrors. We have no mirrors in my entire school because girls were putting makeup on. First of all, taking away mirrors doesn't solve the problem. If anything, it creates more because girls just come to school with makeup on now or do it on each other. Second of all, what? Like,
boy,
boy, it's like, if someone's having a nosebleed or if someone's had their pen explode on their face, both have been coincidences that have happened to me, and you go into your bathroom and then they're like, oh, clean it off you and don't get any on your blouse, otherwise you'll have to get a new one. Literally, they're like, you have to have a clean blouse and everything. It's crazy. It's like, get it off, otherwise it's a penalty point, and we'll wash. I don't even know. They'll give you basically makeup wipes, and it's like, we'll sort it out for you if you don't do it yourself. And I'm like, oh, am I 3 years old now? And it's basically like, you have to go into the bathroom and try and wash off this ink or blood or whatever with no mirror. You don't know where you're going, and you're not allowed to bring someone else with you because you're not allowed to skip out on lessons. That's an excuse. It's just so outrageously stupid.
and they contradicting themselves out here. Man,
It's
Jesus Christ. Schools.
British schools, my god, the banter is great, but the schools themselves are absolute trash.
That is.
We're allowed tea in my school.
Oh, you're allowed tea.
It's beneficial to everyone except.
It's brilliant.
You can't get coffee. You can't get any heated drink except for tea.
Well, I mean, on like days like this, you know, when it's really cold, I guess.
Yeah, but it's great unless you don't like tea.
So if I was at your school, I'd be pretty screwed. Like,
That's
royally.
the thing I heckin' feel.
Oh yeah, you don't like stereotypical tea, do you? You like the other ones, the non-stereotypical teas. Man,
I can't drink the tea if I wanted to, and I can't drink. It's like, oh my god, it's such a nightmare being lactose intolerant in my school because it's like half of the things that they serve you are dairy based.
yeah.
It's like they sell milk for half the price of a regular drink, and so when you are super broke, lunch account, it's like, oh, I could buy some milk, except I can't drink it. Oh, I really feel like a hot drink right now, but I can't drink the tea because it already has milk in it.
Screwed. Either way.
It just doesn't work for me, and it's like, oh, I really need a snack right now. The school cafeteria out of sandwiches. What's the cheapest thing I can get? A yogurt? Oh well, guess I'll be hungry.
That sucks, yo. They've got to account for people like you. Do you not get water free at school? Is that not a thing?
Pardon?
Can you get water free?
Oh no, we have to buy water. We might as well just. We have water fountains, but you have to buy bottled water. You're not allowed to use the water fountains unless you have a water bottle.
So that defeats the purpose of the water fountain. I'm going to use the water fountain, right? If I don't have any money to at least buy a bottle of water, but then you'll tell me I have to buy a bottle of water to use the bottle for the water fountain. So it's
exactly. You have to bring a bottle in previously, or you have to buy one. It's like, bro, what if I've just broken? I'm sad.
Broken, I'm sad. Please let me drink.
Oh my god, I think the only alternative to that is tap water from the bathroom. But A, you don't want to get tap water from the bathrooms, and B, it's not even cold, it's hot. They don't give you an option to have cold bath. I think the reason they have just hot water in the bathrooms is because of that exact reason. You can't get cold water in my bathrooms, it's all hot. My school is just one giant cash grab.
It is though. Dude. Oh my god. It's like if fucking Sony were a school.
Oh my god, destroyed. Next thing you know, it'll be bloody microtransactions. Yes, see, to buy this sandwich, to go to the water fountain, you'll just need to put in a small microtransaction here.
If EA was a school, it cost £5.59 to open this door.
Oh my god!
£10 to enter the science block.
Pay $15.99 to unlock water fountain feature.
Oh my god, that's how the school be though, isn't it?
Oh my god! Pay £2.50 for water.
£2.50. What?
A bottle of water at my school's £1, and it's not even a big bottle of water. It's like, do you have those really bad? It's like they're these small bottles of like fizz, like fizzy drinks, but it's like.
Oh.
Am I back?
You're back.
Oh my god, what happened?
I don't know though. I don't. You just left.
I think I ranted so hard my phone couldn't process it.
Oh god. EA had banned you from the server.
You got kicked because you told the truth. We can't let them know about our next secret plan.
Precisely.
Oh my god.
Anyway, what were we saying?
But yeah, do you have these like they're like these small bottles of like fizzy drinks you can get, but they're like sugar free or whatever, and they're super school friendly, so that students can drink them without like getting super hyper off the sugar. And it's like, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it, but they're like you get like purple and
there's purple and orange, isn't there? Is orange one of them? I mean,
yeah, and it's like those small bottles that are basically they're about the size of a bit bigger than the size of your hand.
Yeah.
That costs £1. It's £1.50 to get a normal sized 150ml bottle of water.
Really? Mad. Them little bottles, they cost about 70p
it's just
at my school.
absolutely outrageous.
Honestly though, they are they taste like shit though. Like, to be quite fair, they don't taste nice at all. They're really disgusting. They really are. Well then. Alright, Craig. Oh, she's back.
Hello?
You left again, so I try to start a conversation with Craig.
Hello, Craig.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, heck, we're down to 10 minutes. Wait, no, I shouldn't have said that. Heck, sorry, Xander.
Cut here, Xander. Right, so yeah, I mean, it's so mad. It is so mad. Like, they cost so much,
My
but the
connection just died. If this is coming through
is coming
Discord, what the fuck?
through. Your connection's weird. I mean,
Lewis,
honestly,
my boy, you there?
I am a boy. Wait, what? I mean, yes, I'm here. Jesus Christ,
Sorry.
Lewis.
I
I'm
lost
very.
all audio for a second. Did you catch anything what I just said? I'm hoping you didn't.
I did.
Oh.
You said Lewis, and then you said, "Oh boy."
Oh, thank God it didn't catch it.
I don't. Honestly, I don't know what you said. I'm gonna be quite honest. Anyway,
I said something not family friendly.
oh, hopefully it wasn't fucking Pebbles.
That just defeats the point of everything I just did.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Xander.
Insert
Anyway,
pebble here.
right.
Oh my
Cut here,
God.
Xander.
We
So
need
basically,
like
yeah. Wait, what?
we
This is
need a
not how-
censor for this podcast rather than Xander just having to cut it out or however he deals with it. We just need to have a censor. Can I start a petition for the censor just to
That's what British people are about, though.
Our entire humour is just based on bad language and immature sex jokes.
Actually, anti. Apparently.
Oh my God.
Completely
I want to
public.
start a petition that if we get a censor, if we to have a censor on this podcast, that means we can curse freely. Can it just be Pebbles? Can it just be a clip of someone just saying Pebbles?
Yes.
It'd probably be more work, but I think it. Oh. All right then.
Right.
What's the
So
thing now?
Right. So I guess if we carry on with the. Anyway. So yeah. Honestly, the bottles, right? Okay, they cost so much, right? But they taste like absolute shizzle, my dizzle. All right. And they're
Someone
so.
else who says shizzle, I'm offending.
Oh, you are?
Oh my God! I thought was the only person.
Is this like another British bonding thing?
I don't even know. No one I know says shizzle. It's just me.
Usually, it's
Until
like
now.
I normally say the word shit, but like when I'm in like a situation where I want to limit myself to saying the word shit a lot, I say shizzle. I realize I said that twice in the thing. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
If we were to use a censor there and it was just me going Pebbles, it would just be like if I were to say Pebbles.
go to say Pebbles.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't
We
say
need an
Pebbles.
audio clip of everyone saying Pebbles because I need to. Because Xander just said it and it sounded American and it sounded different. So now I need to hear each individual on the Just Talking podcast say the word Pebbles. I need to hear them say twat. Can we start a petition?
I need them to.
I just every now and again I'm just gonna go. Can we start a petition?
About like 100 petitions, like by the end of the day.
Can we start a petition to get everyone on the Just Talking podcast to say the words pebble and twat? Make it happen.
It's a British thing, guys. Just do what we say.
Do what we say, not as we do.
Exactly. But yeah, so I mean, wow, this has been a British podcast, to say
It's
the
been a
least.
wild ride.
It's been a very wild ride. I mean, quite honestly, I honestly I I love having a fellow Brit on a podcast because then it makes things so much more interesting because we can like, you know,
It's
when
great because it's someone you can like relate to.
yeah, exactly. It's the relatability there, and I mean, when I'm with like an American, like I relate like somewhat, but like there's not that we're British people. We're a very small community of people that, yeah,
We're like,
the people that no one understands really fully, just apart from ourselves.
you have to be British to understand our humour, otherwise it's like, if you're an outsider to British humour, it's just so bizarre and stupid and almost childish, but to us it's top notch. Top notch.
Down in the pub every day.
Not to
Name's
diss
Rob.
not to diss anyone on the podcast. We love you all a lot. No homo.
We love y'all.
Y'all, that's the thing I've been saying. I think that's one thing I've picked up from this podcast is that I've started saying y'all. I don't know who it was from. I've just started saying it.
It says y'all. I think Ethan might say y'all. I think that might be Ethan. Y'all.
I love y'all so much, honey.
Oh my god, that gives me an idea. Next podcast, right? Next one I'm hosting. I've got my topic ready, guys. We're going to be doing an accent challenge. That's what's going to happen next time I'm back. Next time I host, next time Xander lets me host, is what I'm going to do. We're going to have.
Let's start a petition.
We're in a petition, guys. Right. So in 2 episodes, guys, that's going to be when I'm hosting again. I'm going to be doing an accent challenge with your guys. Y'all. We're going to be doing an accent challenge, and that's going to be really fun because I think that's something to do. I think it's really cool. An accent game, that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. It's been a pleasure, Izzy, having a fellow Brit on the podcast. It's been very, very interesting. We've had some very good talks. And also, if you want to hear some other really good talks, then go listen to the other podcast episodes if you haven't already. With that being said, you can go, if you want more from the Digital 8 Media or the Just Talking podcast, just go to the website, which is digital8media.tk. And with that being said, once again, thank you guys for listening in. And you can follow me on Lewis Films on YouTube. And Izzy, is there any social media you want to plug real quick here?
Find me on YouTube under Is Science. Twitter is saltysinner_. Instagram is _science. Please remember to go and check out the GoFundMe page for Team Reese, or you can go to the Team Reese website at, if I can very quickly pull it up, please go donate at www.teamreese.org.uk/donate. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.